Hello, how are you? And welcome to Beema's Crafty Corner. I'm Beema, better known as Al's, and this is our August sale. Oh, sorry. I'm a little late because at 2 minutes till, I looked at him and went, we haven't brought the rack in. We don't have the bins. We don't have nothing. So we just ran around and got all that stuff. Need my alphas. I need my alphas. Here we go. Let's see if we can find some letters here we can use. There's a C and an A, an E, a B. I don't think we're going to go anywhere past that, to be honest. But I would like to find D. Okay, well, let's see. A, B, C, D, and E. I think that's all we're probably going to use. But, hey, you never know. I'm pretty sure it's just A, B, C, and D. All righty. Jersey's in the house. Hello, Gypsy. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Miss Janie. Whew. Sorry. Wilhelmina, hello, Miss Sandy. How are you, my dear? Christine is here. Miss Mari. Hello, Miss Mari. Marcy, hello, my darling. Patty Rose, hello, folks, and welcome back. Oh, yeah, I need a nap. I need a nap, I haven't had my nap today. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave you guys with Harry for a second. I'm going to go fill up my drink. Lay down. People want to say hi to you. Lay down and be nice. Don't show them the thing. Drink.
Yay, drink.
Is he behaving? No. Never. He was born bad. Huh.
Bad to the bone.
Are you a bad boy? Are you a bad boy? Boom, 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 boom. Bad kitty is here. Hi, baby. What you doing? Are you saying hi to everybody? This is not for you. This is my head medicine. That's my head medicine. And now I got to write down what time I took it. Because I'll forget. 2 o'clock. I love you. I do. I love you. And I'm going to give you some treats to get you to leave me alone.
Hey.
Thank you. Good man, Charlie Brown. Alrighty. Let's see. List. We need a list. List. Everybody saying hi to you. Get on.
I'm getting there.
He's getting there.
I am doing all the dead things.
If anybody doesn't know, Hubbard is the house mouse, and he'll be on in just a second. We have roughly 48, 49 lots today. We have some stuff. Yes, it's Hubbard's weekend. Let's see. What do we got here? What's the most expensive item on the list today? $14. The most expensive. Cheapest one is 25 cents, though. So, it balances. Okay. Sweet chunky kitty. He's just fat. Let's be honest. I use non-stick labels. These will come right off. Clean peely off type. They're tack stickers. They don't, and I go get these at Daiso. So, you know, they make washi tape. That'll explain it, right? All right, I have boxes. I have stuff. We've only really got like 1.25 bins of stuff today. Mostly because we have another sale tomorrow, which, so I'm not going to bill today. I'm going to put it all together and do one billing so that I can do one shipping. So if you order today and you're absolutely 150% sure that you're not going to want any punches, if you send me a text message or an email or something and let me know, then I will go ahead and send you your total. But in order to try and get shipping as cheap as possible, I'm going to ship it all together. That's why I'm doing the sales back to back. Yes, it is the channel name bemiscraftycorner@gmail.com. That is where you can mail stuff, send stuff to me. If I have you on Facebook, that's where I'll send you your total. You're not going to get, I don't send requests for money through PayPal. You can pay me through PayPal, or if you prefer, what is this other one? Cash App. I do Cash App as well. Just let me know how you're going to pay, and so I know where it's going to be, Let's see what else. Anything. I'm going to say this. If you order from Temu or from AliExpress or any of those things, go in there and change your shipping preferences that you do not want them to deliver through GoFo Express. And I'll tell you why. Because I get 5 to 7 deliveries a week here, especially when there was more than just me here, because like when I had the other two here, we would get 5 to 7 packages a week, and we never had a problem. The only time we ever had packages come up missing was when they were delivered by GoFo Express. And I had a package this morning delivered from GoFo Express. It took them 2 hours to send me the notification that the package had been delivered. I opened the door, the package was gone. Now, either their drivers are taking them, because I've never had porch pirates here, never had that problem. And usually when they deliver, my door goes like this, like you come up my walk and it goes like this. So there's like this corner alcove right here where you can put stuff. They supposedly put it way over here on the table instead of putting it over here where the rocks are. There's some rocks there to hold the package so it doesn't blow away. But basically, it took 2 hours for me to get the notification, and the dogs never made a noise. And when I went to look, the package was not there. So if I were you and I order from Temu or AliExpress or Shein or any of the other ones, I would go in and change my shipping preferences to request that they not send it through GoFo. Because that's just a coincidence that in 10 years that almost 10 years we've lived here. We've lived here 15 years. No. 7 years, 8 years. 8 years I've lived here. In the 8 years that I've lived at this house, getting 5 to 7 packages per week. Never had a problem with a package. One time Amazon, and it was the delivery driver took it because it was right at Christmas, and it was a die cutting machine, and they found out the driver took it. But the only other package I've ever had, delivered are the GoFo packages. Yeah. So, yeah. And you can do that. You can go in there and tell them you don't want them to use a certain delivery company, and they won't use them. Hi, Miss Maggie. How are you? So, I have, as I said, I have about 48 lots today. And And I think most of them, except for paper, most of them are pretty much single units. There's a couple of multiples, but you know, we'll get to it. So let's do this. Let me look right here real quick. Make sure that I made these. I did. Okay. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Might be Hubbard. Maybe? Hola, Dallas. All right. Yeah, they like to deliver it to the house next door. No. There's a picture of my house number on my house. There's a picture of the table on my porch with the package, and then there's a picture of my door that clearly shows, you know, and it's on the table. And I will almost guarantee I don't have a Ring doorbell because they're stupid, to be honest, because they can just come up and pull it off the door and it's gone, you know. But my neighbor does, and because their door's here and my door's here, it kind of shows. There's not much, there's only like 15 feet between the houses. I will almost guarantee you that if I go over there and ask her for the recording, she's going to show me a recording of them, the delivery driver walking away with it. Yeah. Because they don't really, like, they just hire people to deliver it in their cars, you know? All right, let's take a look. First item we have up today. This is Recollections. It is part of a Christmas collection, but you know what? This is just not Christmas to me. It's black. It is a 40 pack of black doilies. Let's pull one of these out and take a look. See? Black on both sides. Kind of cool. I think they're more Halloween-y. That's why I kept them for, you know, this sale as opposed to Christmas in July. They are Recollections. It's a 40 count pack. I cannot guarantee that there's 40 in here. I assume that there is, but I did not count them. But there's quite a few in there. There's a decent chunk. It's at least a 1/4 inch thick. We're going to do this one for $3. If anybody's interested. Miss Janie. I know it's so hard to find, like, you know, black doilies, huh? All right, let's see. Let's get Miss Janie a room in the condo here. You have a room. Top floor, my darling. You're in the penthouse. Right? Nothing says Christmas like black. All right, next. All right, so there's 3 of these in the pack. Okay. It's a full set. You know, it helps if you turn them over the right way. So there's the 3 holes that it makes. So it makes like one little tiny, teeny tiny little hole. It makes a nice big hole. I think that one's probably close to, yep, it's about a 1/4 inch. And then that one's the 1/8. So you get a 1/16, an 1/8, and a 1/4. All 3 punches together. I should have put these in the punch cell, but I put them in here. And so we're going to do the whole set for $5. Yeah. Miss Gypsy. Let's see if I can write on this now that I put the tag on there. All right, Miss Gypsy. Get you a box. Now remember, when we do giveaways here, we don't do the number picky stuff. I will just write it in and it'll have a zero price. You see that it has a zero price, you say me, it's yours. That's how we do it. Giveaways. I don't know, I'm lazy. All right, so now I have this. This is vinyl. I have no idea. There's 1, 2, 3. There's at least 4 sheets here. This is the long stuff. At least 4 sheets of the long vinyl. Now, here's what I have found with this. You can use this in your die cutting, you know, in your like scan and cut and your Cricut and all that stuff. But you can also just cut a piece of this and run it through your dies with a die and use it as a stick, you know, like a stick-on. So like if you want to do sentiments or words or something like that, you can do that. And we're going to do this for $3. 4 sheets for $3. Dang, I'm losing my mind. I'm going to put this on to here. There. To put it there. There we go. Okay, anybody? If not, that's all right. We throw it in the bad egg bin and off we go. Next one. Next one is lost. There it is. Okay. This is a small tin of assorted lock rings. So we have some 2 1/4 inch rings in here. 5 or 6 of those. We have some 1 1/2 inch rings. Got a couple of those. And then a whole bunch of 1 inch rings. So it's just a tin full of them, the tin itself. And we're going to do the whole thing for $2. $2. If anybody needs some lock rings. Miss Christine. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, darling, I'm out of penthouse space, but I can put you on the next floor. I'll put you in the near penthouse. Okay. Yeah. Hold on just a second, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on.
I did not know what was in there.
All right, we have a sticky ooh, sticky ooh, hot glue resistant embossing pad. This one is 210 by 150 millimeters, so 21 by 15 centimeters. So that would put it at about 9 1/4 inches by about 7. But you can iron on this. You can use it for, you know, glue will come right off of it. You can use it for your work, your glue gun, all that kind of stuff. And It's cute, and it's green. It's like lime green. We're going to do this one for, let's see, originally sold for $12.95. We're going to do it for $4. $4 for that one. Miss Tammy. All right, Miss Tammy. And there you go. Oh, okay. No, okay. I'll take it back. That's fine. I get it. All right, so nobody wants this one. We're going to move on. Okay. Down the bag chute. What do we got? Wait, what? Oh. Okay.
Silicone pad? No. Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right, so next up, I got these. So you guys have seen me use these, and everybody wanted to know, so I grabbed a couple of them. It's the only two I've got left. These are the bead trays, like the one I use, that has the little, where the hell is it? It's up there. Anyway, you can screw this off, and it's like a little funnel. So if you're using like seed beads or something like that, you can put them back in the container without losing your beads. And we're going to do these for $2. Little bead trays. These are great for sorting, like if you're doing the diamond, you know, and you need to sort them out. It's good for that too. Miss Marcy and Miss Gypsy. Ooh, I could choose one of those.
What?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh.
I mean, if you're baking them.
Well, I'm set up for the next two items, so I'm trying to get something on the belly real quick.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit ahead of the game.
Ooh.
I try to be.
All right. Let's talk about this one. This is from 10 Second Studios. And these are cool tools for cool people. And you've got all different kinds of like little tool heads here. And these are good for use with clays, and you can use them on metal. Okay. This is the basic set. You have a refiner. You have a ball and cup set. You have a brass brush and 2 decorative wheels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So you've got some really cool little things here. So if you're into polymer clays, or you've started working with metals and stuff, that's what these are for. And originally sold for $18. And I'm going to do it for $4. $4. Let me bring this up so everybody can see. So you've got this little wheel right here that kind of puts like pokies and stuff. There's a wheel in there. It's just a tiny little wheel. And then you get this little rounder. It's a cup one. And then you have a little tool for like poking at stuff. And then you have this one here that does the little jaggy edge. And then you have this one, which is your definer that goes around the sides. If anybody wants it, if not, we move on. You know how it works around here. All right. Down in the bad egg chute it goes. And we're moving on to the next item. The next item I have is this one right here. It's from Recollections. This is called the Tiny Trimmer. Look at the trim area for this one is, I believe it's 4 inches. Let's take a look. Yes, it's 4 inches. So this is great for doing like, if you've got scraps and you want to like cut little cards and stuff, you can do this one. It says it has a sharp blade, handled with care. It's from Michael's from Recollections. Cute, right? Little pink, little. I like the fact that the button is so big. Like, look at that compared to like this. Look at that sucker. So nice big button on this one. Hi, Miss Arlene. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do the Recollections Tiny Trimmer for $3. $3 for it, brand new in the pack. $3. Doo-doo-doo. Miss Janie. I know, it's just so cute, isn't it? I got a lot of mini stuff today, let me tell you. All right. Yeah, the guillotine. See, I like my guillotine. Don't get me wrong, I do. I love my guillotine. But sometimes, like if I'm cutting labels with it, it gets really super sticky. And so I ask myself, does it like kind of pull the paper apart? Okay, so now I have this one. This is Martha Stewart's Crafts. It's brand new. This is a set of embossing styluses. So I use mine for scoring. Okay, you can use it for whatever you want, but I find that this larger ball right here is fantastic for when you're scoring your paper because it stays in the ridge, but it's not so small that it cuts your paper. Because, you know, you ever done that? Like sometimes you're scoring your paper and then it tears it. So it's a nice round piece, but you have 6 sizes because each one of these is reversible. So nice to use. Martha Stewart, $5. $5. It's a good price for that. Miss Patty Rose. Don't forget, guys, go over to the Facebook group because I need you guys to vote for Dark Macabre. I need suggestions. I need you to vote for what the next journal is going to be because I'm going to cut that on Tuesday because Wednesday we're going to have to do the reveal. And there's also a poll for the mixed media mini morsels for Mondays. There's a bunch of stuff over there. Make sure that you go over there and check that stuff out. All right. The Anywhere Travel Guide, 75 cards for discovering the unexpected wherever your journeys lead. So these are pretty nice cards. They are not in any way shiny, okay? They are just a hair under 4 inches by 2.5. Exchange card. Ask someone to exchange something with you. It could be a t-shirt for chewing gum, a necklace for a pair of shoes, lunch for a song, a memory for a dream. So you kind of like, no matter where you go, you can pick out a card and find something to do, or you can just make yourself something really cool. These would be great in like a traveler's notebook. Or maybe you want to use them, you know, as a bucket list. That's always cool. But we're going to do these, and we're going to do them for $2. $2 for the Travel Anywhere Guide. $2. Miss Jersey, going to the Gypsy. All right, give me 1 second, guys, because I'm a little shaky. I'm going to see if I'm okay. I got this new thing through Harper's work. They want me to do it's a like a diabetic group where they send me a meter and it monitors, and then it warns me when my sugar's getting low and all that stuff. Because sometimes I forget to eat. Okay, yeah. It's time for me to eat. So Harper's making me a sandwich, so we're good. All right.
Hey, is that perfect?
What is it? Grape?
Yeah.
No, I like raspberry.
Raspberry wasn't what I grabbed.
Yeah.
Did you have to make it, or did it appear?
It magically appeared.
Okay, then.
Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll get the next thing. All right.
No, you won't. I got it already. Just keep melting.
No, I'm saying. I'll get it up here. Okay. So that's A. It's bigger than a fat quarter. We're going to call it a fat quarter. This is B. It's about a fat quarter. C. Not Tim. This is Heidi Swap.
There's a difference.
And then there's these. Now, I thought we were out of these. I didn't think there was any more of this, but apparently somebody hoarded it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of these. We're going to call those D. Okay? We're going to call them fat quarters. These I know are fat quarters. I cut them. This is a fat quarter. This is a fat quarter. This is more than a fat quarter. But we're going to do them. Hello, Miss Lynette. Welcome. Yes, Miss Janie.
Thank you, Arlene.
Hi, Roseanne. Yes, the Bouger fabric. So we're going to do these for, I'm going to do them for $3. A and D for Miss Janie. C and D for Miss Tammy. D for Mari. I got to get Mari a box. Hold on. Mari. She is gone. D for Miss Christine. B for Roseanne. Let me get Roseanne a box.
Roseanne got the good stuff. I like that, Fred.
Roseanne. What else? Okay, guys, I have 2 of the zombie print left if anybody wants. Okay? So we're going to put those in the bad egg bin. Look, Miss Janie, I'm eating half a sandwich already. Okay. So $3.25 is what I paid for this. It's 8 colors. It's bright. It's metallic watercolor cakes. It is not used. It has not been opened. It has not been used. I bought it thinking I was going to want it, and then I looked at my regular set, and I have all these colors already, so I didn't need it. So my screw up is your game. $3. I sometimes forget what watercolors I have. I have a lot of them. My nope. Miss Gypsy. Okay. We all know where this came from. Scary Monsters Magazine, Mad Mummy Mamblings, 39th Mad Mummy Bash issue. Flat paper, no gloss. All pretty cool. Bella himself. There you go. This is the cover is the only thing that's glossy. Originally sold for $6.95. I have no idea when this came out.
Hey, honey,
Yes.
you see Roseanne wants one of those zombies?
Yes, ma'am. I got it, Roseanne. It's in the bin. So let me see. I don't really see where it was produced, but you know, maybe over here. 1973. It's the only date I see on it. Nope. 1973. That's the only date I see. So we're going to do this one, and we're going to do it for $4. The Vintage Mummy Vintage Magazine. Maybe. Let me see. Monster Bash 2001. There you go. It's from 2001. Thank you, Patty. Nobody? Okay. All right, and then we have this one. This is a full book. I've looked at it a couple of times. I have not seen any markings in it. It is 101 Haunted Places. It's a bucket journey. It's part bucket list, part travel planner. So there, that's the only one. Octagon Hall in Kentucky, which apparently wasn't on here. But, you know, it's basically different states. Let's see. What do they say for Nevada? I'd like to see. New York, New Mexico, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Nevada. All right. The Clown Motel, not haunted in Tonopah, but it's a fun trip. Old Washoe Club, That one, I think, is haunted. Those are the only two they have? Holy crap. There's a lot of haunted stuff here. Anyway, so the bucket list book, and we're going to do it for $6 if anybody wants the bucket list.
I bet ghost towns.
I know. We have a whole bunch of ghosts. We've got a whole freaking ghost city. You know, Goldfield? Hello. Nope. Okay. We put a tag on it. Okay, what's next? All right, so I have this little bag. There's 4 of them in here. They're all the same. They're just little skeleton hands. Oh, there's 5 of them. Bonus! He tried to grab me. I think I'm going to do this for $3. I love messing with him. He had another price in there already. Miss Janie. Gotcha. All right. Now, I had a bunch of these a long time ago, and this is the last one. These are like Phantom of the Opera type masks. So if you're doing like that kind of or like a Mardi Gras or something, look at this, right? Look at how beautiful. And I used to have a whole bunch of them. I thought I lost them all in the fire, but I had this one left. And we're going to do it for $5. $5 on this one. I love haunted places. Arlene. Nobody. Okay. Maybe it'll turn up in the dark macabre one of these days. Next. All right, I have an AB here. These are from Color Flow Resin Studio. These are from the Dollar Tree, guys. These are the ones that I use. They're mica powders. So this one is like a silver and blue and green and purple. That's B. And A is gold and this really beautiful ruby red, orange, and like a light rose color. And that's going to be A. And as always, Dollar Tree stuff, $2. Go vote on stuff. Okay, I need a box for Miss Arlene. Hey, Arlene, could you make sure that you send me your shipping information? She's laughing her ass off right now. All right, anybody for the reds and yellows and golds and stuff? Look at me. It's this one right here. If anybody's interested. If not, hey, down the bad egg bin it goes, you know? Y'all have to understand, she sent me that shit for years. Every month. All right, what do we got? Should be right here. All right, these are craft word cards. They're made in the UK, and these are called candy dots. And they're just like paper dots, basically like paper punch outs, that they have these little flowers on them. And you can put them like on cards and stuff like that. They're just cute little embellishment pieces. We're going to do them for $1.
Can't see them. Okay.
God, he's so horrible, isn't he?
I want to see the stuff. What I'm here for.
You're bad. You know that? All right. We got this one, and it's going to Miss Tammy. There you are. Okay. What's next? All right, I have a piece from Seven Gypsies. This one is called Short Base. It's 8 pieces. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like their architectures. I have to tell you, I love Seven Gypsies because you can like, there's so much other stuff. There's a set of wings here and some bottles. And then of course you get, you know, the kidnapping letters. There's a little ticket, you know, there's other stuff, but this is basically what comes in the package. They're like, and they're very plain. So you can decorate these and you can color them with your alcohol markers and stuff. Very cute. We're going to go A on that. I'm going to mess with him. And B is going to be this one right here. This is from Snip Art. And it's just a, like a wood piece. I love this background too. Like that could be a cute tag. But this says Craft Box. This is from Craft Box UK. We're going to put that up as B. And we're going to do either one, your choice, $2.
Are you purging things?
Of course.
You're messing with me.
Does it confuse you?
No.
Oh. Roseanne.
There's a difference between confusion and frustration.
Oh, okay. Nobody for the giant wood piece. Okay. Okay, we're going to put that in the bin. All right, next up. I have this little rainbow sticker thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. I think there might have been 8 at one point. Somebody cut one off, but you know. Gently peel off the sticker. So they're stickers. They're little rhinestone pieces. Let me bring it up here so you guys can see. How cute are they, right? They're just cute. So on the go, there you go. Now, I do want to remind everybody that you should only claim 1 giveaway per sale. 1 per sale. It's not fair otherwise. All right, here we go. I have a Lone Pan Pastel. It's never been opened. It's still sealed. This is burnt sienna. Sienna tostada sombra. Yeah. Made in the USA. Pan pastel. It's an artist pastel in the color of burnt sienna. Extra soft.
They thought that up while they were at a Mexican restaurant.
$3. $3 for the pan pastel.
Where they come up with the names for some of these things, I don't know.
Miss Gypsy. Okay. Next up. Here it is. This is just a little fiber set. There's like a brown and a tan and like another brown and then like some greeny stuffs in there. Just a little fiber set. We're going to do that for $1. Mini fiber set for $1. $1, $1, $1. Miss Christine. All right, now I have a set of stippling brushes. You can use these for paint. You can use them for powders or chalks or something like that. Cute little wood handles, but they're stippling brushes. They're designed to, you know, lightly apply color to things. And we're going to do the stippling 4-pack for $2, $2 on this one. Miss Rose Ann. Okay, babe. All right. Now I have a couple of these. These are 15 packs. They are Martha Stewart's. These will work in any craft knife you have, but they're 15 packs and they're little cases for them. And I got 2 of them, and we're going to sell them for $3 a pack, $3 a pack, $3 for the replacement blades. 15 blades per pack. Miss Marcy. And Miss Christine. Okay. This one I think is hysterical. We're going to do it for $1. Mini thermometer embellishments. How hysterical right now. They're just teeny tiny little thermometers. Right? For $1, guys. Just $1. There's 3 of them in there if anybody wants it. Christine. Okay, what's next? All right, so this is the most expensive one we have today. This is from We Are Memory Keepers, and originally sold for $18.49. That was probably a while ago. But this one is the candy boxes punch board. So it's got the scoreboard 2 ways to punch, scoring tool and the user guide. So you get the scoring tool, you get the board itself, you get the guide that tells you, you know, what size paper to use for what size boxes, all of that kind of stuff. And it's brand new, never been out of the package. And we're going to do this one for 14. I'm going to do it for 14. Yeah, 14. 14. And it's purple. So this does make the little candy popper boxes. No? Okay. I put it in the store. All right, next up, I have this little set. It's from Bead Smiths. If you want to like make your own dangles or things like that, this is the perfect kit to do that. You've got your round nose pliers, you've got your cutting dikes, you've got your regular flat ones, you've got a pair of tweezers, and then if you take this part out, you've got a little pair of snips here, room for you to put in some wire, and you've got your Bead Smith board where you can pre-assemble your bead. These are comfort handles, so they've got the little foam on them. Very cute. The whole thing fits right in this little case. Stay. But it's a nice little case, you know, and it's portable. Very nice little piece.
Sorry.
And we're going to do this one for $10. $10 on this one. I see Miss Rose Ann. Thank you, my dear. Okay, what do we got? Oh, here's a vintage one. This is a Dymo 1610. This is a label maker, okay? You guys have probably seen me use one of these. I do have one that I use on the regular. H E L L O. Give it a couple of less than full. Push this handle down in the back, and it cuts out your piece. I didn't give it enough. But it cuts it out, and what it does is it perforates the piece so that you can peel it off. Okay. It does come with green. I don't know why it's just green, but there's green in there. And I do get this stuff often to replace it. But this one comes with green. And it's truly vintage. And we're going to do this one for $5 today. $5 for the Dymo. $5. I think I found this one at a yard sale a long time ago. It's been hanging around. Miss Jersey. Gypsy, it's all yours. Up there. Okay. Okay, so these did not get on the list, but I'm going to put them up here anyway. These are the wax bags. You know, like the cereal packaging kind of bags. So there's 10 of them in each one. I'm going to do them for $1. All right. I'm going to do 2 for Miss Janie Sale. Two for Miss Christine. 2 for Miss Roseanne. 1 for Miss Gypsy. And Miss Lynette, I have 3 left. Is that going to be okay? Thank you. Okay. Sometimes things just don't make it onto the list, you know, and then I'm like, I can do this. I'll just stick it in anywhere, and that'll work. I'm in it. Okay. Let me get the other bin. Turn around over here. Whew. Okay. All right, so we're going to go on to the next one. This is by DCWV. It is 12 by 12 inch. And I have 3 of them. All right, so these were clearanced at $8. So this is a very light yellow, and you've got some dragonflies and stuff on here, and it's got rhinestones, right? There's 2 sheets of that because they're back to back. There's this one, 2 sheets of that because it's back to back. Then there's this pretty little one with all the butterflies. These all have rhinestones on them. 2 of those, 2 of these, 2 of this one. And I'm going to try and get these a little closer to the camera. 2 of this, 2 of this, 2 of the embellishments. Look at that one. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, I'm telling you. Strips. More strips. Just some background type paper. Okay, and I'm going to show you. These all have these rhinestone elements on them. And I have 3 packs of this. 24 sheets. They're all full. Brand new. Unopened. Doop. And I'm going to do them for $6.
Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Roseanne, you can go to the house mouse mostly there.
Beading tools passed to Jersey. Yes, ma'am. What? I do whatever you tell me. I'm flexible like that. All right. So we're going to do these $6 for that one. And I'm going to go up and look for it. There it is. I see it. Gypsy. Chris. Hi, Chris. Okay. All right, Miss Gypsy. You get that one. There. And this one's going to be for Miss Chris. The last one, I think, is going into the bad egg chute. I see me. Hello, thank you. Anything? Let me tell you, he. Don't be a smart ass, Arlene. All right, let me get a box for Chris up. You got to watch yourself with Arlene. I'm serious. She turns into a 12-year-old boy constantly. All right. Now, it has a name on it, and I tried, but I can't get it off. But this is the Martha Stewart 12 by 12 scoreboard. Nope. This is the nice one because it gives you center. It marks center for you. It has the envelope pieces and box pieces up there. It has the original scoring tool. And it has the original envelope maker. The whole thing. And we're going to do this at $10. $10 for this one. Like everything else around here, it's used and abused. It's not abused. It's actually in good shape. I cleaned it up. Cleans up very nicely. And you can just, put whatever you want over that. So anybody who needs a 12 by 12 scoreboard, and of course you put this little thing in here and it tells you how to do the envelope where you got to score it and all that other happy hoo-ha-ha. And it has these little things so it slides right in there. And then you can turn this over and put it back in the little slot at the bottom. If you take it out properly. Put it in properly. There we go. No? Okay. I'll keep it. Okay. Now, I know these aren't big sellers, but we always put them up anyway because sometimes people want them. Okay, so the first one is this one. This is a 6-page kit from Memory Kits. This is all the stuff that's in there. I'm going to put it upside down for you guys to see. There we go. So this one is the baby kit. It's Baby Safari. We're going to call it a gemstones and glitters on all the die cut pieces. And then this one is called Botanical Bliss. And that is all the pieces that are in this one. And the paper. We're going to do that one as B. And we're doing these for $4. I know, I love my big one, but mine is, it's not the Martha Stewart. I think I got the EK Tool one. I love my big scoreboard. Don't get me wrong, I can use a little one in a pinch, and do the whole stick your thing there and pull the paper. But nobody on these? Yeah, it is a good price. But if nobody wants them, that's fine because I can always put, I can put them in the shop. That's the thing. I put it in the shop. All right. We're going to go ahead and move on from those. We're going to do this one. This one is me and my big idea, which is, I don't know why, but these are much more, our speed. I think it's because of the theme. I have one of this one, which is called Vacation. Now, this comes with 5 pieces of 12 by 12 paper, 2 8 by 8 collage papers, 1 cardstock tag with ribbon, 2 ephemera cards, 1 sticker sheet, and a yard of the ribbon. And doesn't really give you like a layout like what's in there, but it's from 2004. And oh, there it is. Right there kind of shows you everything that's in it. So you get your sticker sheet, there's a tag, there's some 8 by 8, then there's 8 by 8s here, and then there's some 12 by 12 sheets in there and some other pieces. I have one of this one called Vacation. So that's A. And then this one is called Romance, which I still think is Vacation, but you get the idea. Like here's the tag. And this has the same thing, 5 pieces of 12 by 12. This one actually, oh, it's right there on the front. Look, it shows you right on the front what's in there. So you got like some vintage calling cards in there. You got some stickers and stuff. It says that they originally sold for $7. And we're going to do them today for $5. $5. So this one's got like some mute paper and some envelopes. Then there's some checkerboard paper, like a giant piece that says postcard. And then and a picture of the Titanic, it looks like. And then over on this one, it's got like something vintage with floral and some stripes. I think those are clouds, possibly. Then there's like a music paper or some sort in there, and some regular colored cardstock. So we're gonna do these for $5. And I'm gonna shut up and look up and see if anybody wanted these things, or if I could just shut my mouth and move on. Roseanne will take them all. Yes, ma'am. All right, so next I have this. I don't know what's in it. I have no idea how many sheets are in it. This is what I can tell you. You've got paper, and you've got these 8x8s, and the 8x8s appear to be punch outs. I have no idea. It's just this big stack of paper and some punch outs. So it's a mystery paper grab baggy thing. And we're going to call this one for $4. $4. What the hell? $4. It's a grab bag of paper. $4. I don't know. Should we open it and see what's in there? See if we can open it. Ooh. We can. Let's see if there's anything cool in there. Oh, it's kind of pretty. Hold on. Let me get this out of the way. So it looks like there's probably like 2, maybe 3 sheets of each in there. 2 sheets of each. They're kind of cute. And then there's the letters in different colors and stuff, and whatever those punches, numbers and stuff. All right, $4. Nope. Okay. Going over in the bad egg chute. There we go. What's next? All right. So I got to tell you guys just how rare this is. It's from 2006. Okay. And I got to tell you, it is about as rare as it gets because it's from the Paper Studio. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Paper Studio, that is Hobby Lobby's line. And Hobby Lobby has a policy. There is nothing. You will not find ghosts. Like, the only thing Halloween-y you find in their store is scarecrows. Because they have decided that Halloween is a pagan holiday, and they're not going to celebrate that. Although, so is Christmas and every Easter, and but don't tell them that. Okay, so this is a page builder from the Paper Studio, originally sold for $9. It's freaking Halloween. So you have stickers, you have dimensionals, and you have paper in here. And then, of course, you got letters. So these are your papers. So you have like a purple colored one that looks like cracked paint. You've got some dots, some Halloween stripes, the spider webs, and then you've got like the words where it's like candy, ghost, all of that stuff. You've got some 3D dimensionals. You've got your alphabet cardstock sticker sheety thing, which I don't see in there. So it's either it's not in there or I don't know. And then I see this one. So I know this is here, and this is here. That's what I can tell you for sure. Okay. $8.99 is the original price on this. Very, very rare. And I'm going to go with $6 on this one. It's very strange. I know. I love this. Eek! It's cute, you know? And they don't do this. Like, they don't even do cute Halloween there. Like, you are hard pressed to find a spider, but they'll do fairy tales. I don't know. Anybody? 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 Nobody? Okay. I shall put it in the shop. Okay. Next up, we have this. It is called mosaic paper. I don't know if you guys know what mosaic paper is, but we're going to pull this out one sheet. So this is a piece of paper, and I don't know, you guys can see those lines? So each one of these is a sticker, each section. So for your like mixed media and stuff, if you do your mixed media on here, once it dries, you can pull it off and it's a sticker, like little sections of it. Really kind of cool. So
Is that like a diamond pattern? We only briefly got to see it for a hot second.
yeah, this one is, it's triangles. And I think this one is the same. Let me check. Let me open it up. This one's not even open.
Well, they got it on the front there, right?
Yes and no. They give you different, they show you the different ones, but they don't, I don't know how many. I'm going to open the packet and see. Would you be quiet? All right, mosaic sheets. What do we got? These are triangles, but they're bigger than those. Let me make sure there's nothing else in there, because I don't know, you know, could be. Nope. These are big triangles. And by big, I mean, where's my ruler? These triangles are at they're about 2.5 inches by about 2.5 inches. So these are 2.5-inch triangles. And these ones are 1.5-inch triangles. Okay. So let me put that back in there. A for the small ones, B for the big ones. These usually sell for about $1.50 a sheet. I'm going to do them for $0.25. 25 cents.
Probably he's trying to get fancy.
All right, Roseanne, you want the bouquet? You got it, babe.
He's trying to get fancy with triangles.
Ah, she's always getting schmancy. So these are great for doing mixed media. They are fantastic if you want to do like backgrounds for cards and stuff. This is great for that kind of thing. Tammy, you want 3 of each? One, 2, 3. And the triangles do go all the way to the corner. So if you have a triangle here, it's going to be cut off right there. You get the idea. So 6 of those. Tammy. $1.50. Putting this on the back. There we go. 2A, 2B for Miss Stephanie. Steffi, I don't have a box for you, girl. Hold on. Okay. All right. Christine would like 4 each. Number 4 doesn't want to come out. It's like, no. Okay. Yeah, 1. 1, 2, 4. $2 for Christine. The buck. Whoop. Okay, we got all those. All right, now I'm going to put these down. All done. Okay. Now, let's see. What else? What's next? All right, so next up, we have this. This is from Kanban. It is like card backing stuff. This one is called Pink Lace. That's going to be A. B is the blue lace. B for blue. C is going to be the green. And D is going to be the purple. So let me bring a piece of this up so you guys can see. So you see, it's like, it looks like lace over cardstock. So this is great for card backings and things like that. That's exactly what it's actually designed for. And it is 12 by 8. Okay. So we're going to do these for 1/4 a sheet.
Are there more of this, or?
Yep. Arlene, you would like some C. Mary. I'm going to have to get you a box, Mary. Whoa. Oh. Got you. Okay. All right. Miss Christine. Uh-oh. I threw C on the floor. I need more tickets. Here we go.
I don't help, but there's no way for me to get at you.
I know, right? All right, Miss Christine. Tammy, that leaves me. Nope. Christine, Mari. Mari, I got AB left for you, babe. Okay. Now, there's only one of this. That's A. There's only one of this. That's B. There's quite a few of this. It's like a mint green. And lots of this. This is what Harry was sliding around on this morning. This one's pink. D. And again, they're 25 cents a sheet. And they are 8 by 12. One C, one D. See, that's why C keeps. There we go. Mari. Whoa.
Danny, there's only one A.
Mary to D. Okay. Tammy. There's only one A, one B. There's 2C, and 2D. That would be 6 total. That's a bucket and a half. Tammy. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Hey, Red. C for Miss Christine. Ah. 2C, 2D. All right, you got the last 2C and D. D is all I got left, guys. Yeah, but that was already gone. I saw it, Jamie. Thank you. See, and then, yeah, the A, but the A was already gone. Sorry. Hi, Doria. Okay. So we're going to put these in the bad egg chute. Okay, let's see what's next. All right, we did those. All right, I have some Fine Touch watercolor tube paint, $7.99. As far as I know, these have not been opened. Let's take a look. Nope, they're open. Well, some of them are. Let's see. Let's see if they all are. Because they're in really good shape. I don't know, maybe these come open. I'm not sure. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You've got titanium white, lemon yellow, yellow medium, yellow ochre, brilliant red, crimson red, ultramarine blue, violet, sap green, viridian hue, burnt umber, and black ivory. Originally sold for $7.99, and we're doing it for $5. Honey,
What?
watercolor paint set, $5.
It's there.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. Sorry. Slap me around.
Okay.
Touch me, I'll break your damn hand.
You'll like what I do.
Red! Got you, babe. Can you guys believe we're almost done? Right? All right, so I have these. They're from the Dollar Tree. They're just little rub-on transfers, but they're little gold metallic, kind of like paintbrush ones. They're kind of cool, but kind of neat. They're foil. They're rub-on transfers. You know, they're just, I had them here. You know, what can I say? Miss Mari. Thank you. What's next? Ah, yes. Here we go. This is the boho bag of goodies. So these are from Daiso. Get some trim, some lace and trim, some more lace and trim, some more lace and trim, lots more trim, lots more trim. Look at that big piece. You got some fabric, some beady dangly stuff, more fabric there. That's like a bag fabric. Then you got this. I know how much this was because I paid for this. So you get the whole bag. We're going to do the whole bag. It's all boho. Boho bliss you got going here. And I'm going to do the whole bag for $8. It's a big old bag. $8. Your boho happiness right there. Yeah, it's a boho paradise. Just look at this. Look at that ribbon. That is a boho ribbon, and it is about 3 inches wide. That's a big ribbon. Big old ribbon. All right. You got it. All right, I have a. Hold on, it's in here. There it is. Here it is. All right, I have a distressed ink. This is not the oxide. This is the ink. Tumbled glass, brand new, unopened, re-inker. And we're going to do it $5. Sold to Miss Janie Sills. Next up, this is Tim Holtz Alterations. This one is called Decorative Strip. Harlequin border. And we're going to do it for $5. $5 for the old Tommy thing over here. Oh, good. I'm glad we had it. So that is the Harlequin border. It is about 12 inches. It looks like it is all attached. And it is kind of funky like that. Anybody for the Timmy border? No? It's okay. All right, there it goes. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's see what else. It's going down the bed egg shoe. All right. Oh no, puppy, okay? That sucks. All right, guys, this is Stampin' Up. It's the Stampin' Pastels for all of your works of art. Non-toxic, acid-free, yellow, orange, orange, mustard, lavender, plum, flesh, coral, yellow, violet, eggplant, white, ruby red, lime green, royal blue, burgundy, gray, red, sage, turquoise, orange, orchid, black, burnt sienna green, light blue, magenta, tan brown, olive, dark blue, rose, light brown, dark brown, moss, dark green, and pink. These are the Stampin' Up! Chalks. It's a full set. I don't think it's ever really been played with. Maybe once. Comes with a little chalk eraser. Got a couple of little wands here. Not that you would use them. Look, it may have been used once. But, yeah, right there. Somebody scratched the blue. That has a heart in it. I don't know. That one's scratched. That one's a little scratched. But that's it. But I don't want to, put my fingers in it. But let me get one of my tiny ones here. My micro applicator. They're tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. But they're just, chalks, guys. Artist chalks. And we're going to do the whole thing for $10.
That's great for your mixed media chalk thing.
It is. That is exactly what you want for the mixed media chalks. Miss Gypsy. I'll wrap that up in foam and stuff when I send it. Because I don't want them getting broke up. You know what I mean? What in the hell? Oh, here we go. This is a bag. This is the way it came. I have not opened it. Includes these punches and shapes. And I'm thinking there's more in here than that because this bin says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? It says right there 7 different punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then there's this whole set over here. I don't know if they're all this, if it's this like 2 of the same sets or what the deal is. but they're called paper shapers, and they punch different kinds of holes, you know, like leaves, stars, diamonds, rectangles, heart, different heart, star. They're just paper punches. And I'm gonna do both sets. I think there's 2 sets in here. We're gonna do it for $6. $6 for the whole thing. Whole bag, $6. Miss Gypsy. All right, there we go. I had to stand up for that. Okay. All right, next up, we're almost done, guys. I got finger daubers. Finger daubers. Sets of 5, $2. I got a few. Sets of 5 for $2. $2 for 5 finger daubers. Finger daubers. These, the micro brushes. They're called micro brush. All right. 2 for Miss Gypsy. Put them in the box. There they go. Okay. Let me read this. 1 for Miss Arlene. Going in the box. There you go. Okay, what next? Tammy gets 1. Tammy. There we go. 1 for Miss Tammy. Steffi G needs 1. Got you, girl. 1 for Steffi G. Mary. 1 for you. 2 for Miss Tammy. Oh, you want 2? Okay. Got that. 3 for Miss Janie. Up there. No, Gypsy, you can use Q-tips. Buy a cheap thing of Q-tips like at the dollar store. That is fantastic for working with those. Or if you go to the Dollar Tree and they have the white, like the white puff balls, those white, not the cotton balls, like the craft ones. Those are good for it too. All right, I do have a few of these left if anybody needs them. We'll have them in the bad egg then. Let's go on. What's next? Oh, let me grab this out. Oh, crap. I feel like you could do surgery with this thing. Martha Stewart, heavy duty scissors with the scissors, the blade guard. Okay. It does not tell me how big this is, but we're going to pull it off of here, off the card. It comes with this cool little package. Here's our scissors. Ooh, those are nice. Locks back in place. You can put it back in the little package. Put it back on the board. These are almost as big as mine, guys. 2 for red. I got you, babe. Okay. They're huge. They're not as big as mine, but they're pretty big. The blade on these is about 4.5 inches. It's a pretty good sized blade. Martha Stewart, heavy duty scissors. We're going to do them for $10. $10 for the Martha Stewarts. It's a damn good price. And I see Miss Gypsy. All right. Whoa. All right, now. Card toppers. If you are a card person and you make cards, that's what these are for. So this one is chocolate afternoon cuppa. That's A. B is the teapots. C is the teacups. D is flowers. And E is this one of hearts. Yep, they go on cards to help you decorate cards. I've lost my pen.
How much?
Oh crap, I'm losing my mind. $1. $1. All right, Miss Tammy wants E and C. Hold on. A for Arlene. There. D for Miss Christine. Okay. Roseanne. Okay. All right. And I have one last one that wouldn't fit on the table. And it's this one. And it's $1. And this one is the butterflies. See, pretty pretties. $1 on this one. Same deal. Just wouldn't fit on the table.
Not gonna post it. Anybody?
There, go. Miss Gypsy. Okay. Okay. Miss Red. This is the one that I said there were 2 designs of. So the first one is this one, and the second one is this one. So this one is, we'll do this one first. So this one we're calling, for the purposes of this, we're calling it vintage. And I think in the store it's listed as cottage. 4 sheets. And then this one is called Wildflowers.
Does it really come with its own popsicle stick?
Yes, of course. I include a popsicle stick. What do you want from me? Okay. A is cottage. B is the Wildflowers. $3, guys. $3 for these. All right, one for Miss Jamie. And red, which one did you like? Just please put that in there for me. Make my life a little easier. Because red is part of the Patreon, so she gets to purchase in advance. There's 4 pages in there. You want one of both. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. All right. So I have 3 of cottage left and 2 of the wildflower. You gonna take these ones? Okay. You can have them. Oh.
Send something right here.
Send it here, would you?
We'll take some Starry.
We could take some rain. I could use some rain.
Like Starry.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I didn't even keep one of these for myself. Usually I do. I didn't. All right, we're going to put those down in the thing, and then we're going to move on. This is the last item I have today. All right, this is the last item I have today. And I have 3 of them. And I'm going to tell you that there are 12 yards in here. And I made these just for this sale. So you get a yard of each, at least 1 yard of each. Like this one, you get 2 yards. You get 1 yard of that. You get a yard of this. You get a yard of that. I think you get 2 yards of this one. Okay, so you get the idea. Most of it is a yard. There's a couple of them that are 2 yards. Look at this pumpkin. Isn't it cute? So I only made 3 of them, and we're going to do them for $4. Miss Janie would like one, Miss Steffi, and Miss Rose Ann. Okay, one for Miss Janie, one for Miss Steffi, and one for Miss Rose Ann. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Wow. I'll be back tomorrow. I tentatively, I think we're set for 3, but I think I'm going to move it to 4. All right, Miss Red, I saw you. So I think we're going to move it to 4, just so that, you know, don't worry, Steffi, you'll make up for it tomorrow. So, yeah, so I think tomorrow I'm going to start at, I think, 4 o'clock. I have to go to Daiso because this is all I have left, and that's not going to cut it. But we're going to do the punch sale tomorrow. Now, as I said, it's going to be a countdown. So we're going to start off with $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. Lots of butterflies, hearts, flowers, leaves, that kind of stuff. There are a few things I'm going to sell up front that are more than $5, but that's because they are sets. So it's like 4 punch. You get like a 3, a 2.5, a 2, and a 1.5 inch square. You know, so for layering. I'm not billing anybody today. I'm going to put your stuff into a giant bag with your name on it, and I'm going to put it in the other room. Then tomorrow, I am going to bill after we sell everything. So basically, I'm going to be billing on Tuesday this week. I know I usually bill much faster. I apologize. If you are 189% sure that you're never going to buy anything in the punch sale, You can instant message me and I'll go ahead and send you your total and I'll pack your stuff up and ship it just the way it is. But remember, once I get the total together and I get your postage and everything, I'm not going to change it. So make sure that you're, like you're 200% sure you're not going to buy anything in the punch sale. So I'm going to have the punch sale. Tell everybody about the punch sale because I'm going to tell you right now.
There's a lot of punches. They're really cool.
There are punches that are this size for $2 and $3. Get the idea? I want them gone.
George Foreman hasn't landed this many punches.
Exactly. Sure, Steph. I believe you. Now, keep in mind that I'm going to move really quick on that one. And I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through it like this. A1, A2, A3, A4. So that, up to 9, and then we'll go to B, B1, B2. That way, if you're buying after, you can still get them. I am aware of the fact that it is a Monday night and people have things to do. And I apologize, but I've got to get this stuff out. So I think it'll be like 3 or 4 my time. I will make sure that I correct time and post it. There's already a preview set up. So if you click on that and put the reminder, it'll click for you, okay? Let me think, Rick. There's one thing in here, Red, that 2 things maybe that you might be 3 things. Let me show you these real quick. I'm not going to do the roll after, but so there's this, which is a fat quarter of this zombie fabric. It's stinking cute. There's that, and that's $3. Then there was this, which is $14, which is the candy box. And then these, which are $6, which is that rhinestone paper pack. So if you wanted any of those, I think that's pretty much all that's left that you would be interested. Oh, no. Well, you could shop after. No, I'm Pacific Standard Time. So 4, 5, would be 4, 5, 6, and 7 across the country if I started at 4 o'clock. Okay. So I'll be here. It's probably going to be about 2 to 3 hours to get rid of all these punches, guys. I'm telling you. But we're going to go through them as quick as I possibly can. And so if you want them, you're going to have to be putting in like A5, B6, No candy, but the other 2. Okay. So this one and this one, but not the candy box. You got it, man. I think those were the only 2 things. Crazy, not creamy. All right. So that's it. That's all I got. Listen, guys, if you're new here and I have not yet offended you, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell because I will. I will eventually do it, and you want to be here for it. We spend a lot of time doing this. And this. Nope. Nobody, nope. So, what else? If you want to know what's going on in my digital world, what I'm having sales, what I got live going on, what I'm doing as far as free classes, things like that. If I'm traveling, when I'm traveling, where I'm traveling, why I'm traveling. If you want to get into my digital world, let's see. Maybe you want to financially support the channel by joining the Patreon. Maybe you just want to buy some digitals. Maybe you want some free digitals. Maybe you want to join part of the tribe and join us over on our Facebook group where we do all kinds of stuff. You can find links to all of that in the description below. Just go down and click on the more. It drops it down. You'll see all of the links to everything that you were looking for. Until I see you again. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and stay well, my friends. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.